Niger, Ghana, side by side. Football dreams we won't divide.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Ghana Niger Ballers. If you're new here, you know what to do. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. There you have it. Ghana versus Nigeria. You see that Nigeria has beaten Ghana 2-1 here in the semi-finals of the 2025 Unity Cup, and Nigeria will be facing Jamaica in the final, while Ghana will be facing Trinidad and Tobago in the third place. Both games coming up at the end of this month. Now we're talking about that game, but before we talk about the game, I have to say that the game was very entertaining, because after the Trinidad, Tobago and Jamaica match yesterday, I was thinking today's one was going to be a ball fest, but it was very entertaining. They thrilled the fans, a lot of goals, a lot of fouls, and the officials were extremely busy throughout the game, so it lived up to the hype, and Nigeria did well to win the game. Although I felt the game should have gone to extra time, because both teams played very well, and Ghana had chance to score towards the end of the game to take the game to extra time, but I think Nigeria deserved their win. They took their chances well and made Ghana pay. So coming into this game, Ghana came into this game naive, in my opinion. I think they didn't know how to place themselves. The defense was a little bit shaky, very, very shaky, and Nigeria made the most of it. Could have been 3-0 first half, 3 or 4-0 first half, because of the mistakes, especially towards the end of the first half. Nigeria had a glorious opportunity to make it 3-0, but they couldn't do that, and Ghana were lucky to go to the halftime, first half 2-0 down, because Nigeria had a lot of chance. So second half, Otuado made some changes. Ghana came in, controlled the game, had several chances to score. Nigeria were a little bit relaxed, because they have a 2-goal cushion. Obviously, they want to relax and see what the game has to offer. If they have any break in play or a counter attack to go and score Nigeria and all that, but it didn't pan out for them in the first few minutes of the first half. Then towards the second half, you can see Nigeria sat back a little bit, and we saw Christopher Bonsu was a very good player. He's a live wire in that wings, and he had several chances to actually score goal, and we saw how good he terrorized that right wing and could have scored a goal when Nwabali made that mistake. Then that goal came from Razak Simpson, who made the two mistakes that led to the first two goals. Put a good cross to the left side of the pitch in the attacking this thing, and Razak, Brandon Thomas Asante actually finished a very, very well worked goal to score his first ever goal for Ghana, and he was very pleased with that goal. I thought it was one of the best goals Ghana have scored in recent times, because of how coordinated and how well worked the goal was. I was very, very pleased that Ghana could score a goal like that. Honestly, I was very pleased, and I think Brandon Thomas Asante will be extremely happy to get his first goal. I'm actually happy for him, so I think he will be happy for that. Now, talking about Razak Simpson, as I said earlier, after the slip that made Siwodesa score Nigeria's first goal, and also the deflected goal from Simi Ajayi's header, I think people were giving me a lot of stick in social media. Everyone was talking about Razak Simpson, that he shouldn't play for Ghana anymore, caught him some slack. Even the best defenders, they have poor games. He was the one that even started the move for Ghana's goal in the second half, so caught him some slack. He might make some mistake in the first half. There's always room for improvement. That's what I have to say. So I don't want anyone to blame anything on Razak Simpson. I think the entire defense had a mare in the first half. They have a nightmare in the first half. So the second half was much, much improved, but I think no one should give Razak Simpson some stick, because he has been solid in his previous games for Ghana. So I don't think anyone should come out and say Razak Simpson is a very terrible player and all that. He started the first goal for Ghana, so I think he played well. Then, as for players that impressed me, I think Christopher Bonsu played very well, and the Nigerian guy, I've forgotten his name, that came in the second half, he was very good also. Brandon Thomas Asante, the moment he came in, you could feel his presence, 1-2 touch, then he took his first shot against Nwabali. So I'm actually excited that Ghana have a striker like Brandon Thomas Asante. In the Ghana perspective, I think those are the players you call out that are positive. Christopher Babonsu and Brandon Thomas Asante, and the other Nigerian player that came in the second half. Then for Nigerian perspective, Cyril Dessers should be ahead of Boniface when it comes to Nigerian Super Eagles. If you are starting 4-4-2, it should be Cyril Dessers and Victor Osimhen. I don't think any other striker should be paired with Victor Osimhen that's other than Cyril Dessers. Cyril Dessers has now claimed his spot in the Nigerian team. So Cyril Dessers should be starting alongside Victor Osimhen if Nigeria is playing a 4-4-2 formation. Then the midfield, I think the midfield was pretty okay with Fred Ndidi. He played pretty okay and he controlled and made some, interceptions and some passes in the midfield. The player that I think Sadiq, the player that made the assist, that assisted Sridesas, he was extremely good. The way he collected the ball, recovered the ball, took the ball forward and made crosses. I think the local players played pretty well today. I'll have to give them that. They played pretty well. Much room for improvement, but in my opinion, I think the local players, Nigerian local players, played very well today against Ghana, and I think they will also have a part to play in the final against Jamaica. So I was actually extremely happy to see that the local players took their chances. There's Stanley Nwabali. People are saying that he's too relaxed. He's becoming too relaxed, and he needs more competition so that he won't be that relaxed. He almost gave Ghana a go, but Christopher Bonso couldn't convert that opportunity. So that was why people were talking about Stanley Nwabali on social media. They say, "Oh, Stanley Nwabali is too relaxed, overconfidence, this and that." And that is what is wrong with the Nigerian team. If you get too relaxed, everyone talks about it, and eventually you get replaced. So Stanley Nwabali, this is your cue to step up and keep it simple. Then overall game was pretty okay. The pitch made things easier. You could see that they had a lot of opportunity to show what they can do. The passes, the dribbles, the interceptions, everything was going on point. There's no issue of pitch. There's no complaint of pitch, nothing like that. So I think it was a very good game. I'm very pleased with the result. I'm pleased to see that everyone is enjoying their game on a good pitch. That is what we need in Africa. So I'm looking forward to the game against Jamaica for Nigeria, and also the game for Ghana against Trinidad and Tobago in the Unity Cup. Very entertaining tournament so far. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed my short review of the game. I would like to know your thoughts. What did you think about the game, and why do you think Ghana lost today? I would like to know your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't and hit that notification bell. I'll be giving you more updates as the Unity Cup continues. Nigeria will be playing final, and Ghana will be playing the third place against Trinidad and Tobago. Nigeria against Jamaica, as I said earlier. So I'll be giving more updates on this channel. Follow our social media. A lot of people have followed us on our Twitter pages, on Facebook pages, Instagram. Follow us there to get all the updates on the Unity Cup. So that is all I have for you today. Subscribe, comment, tell me what you think about the game, because it was a very good game. I know it was played the same time as the Conference League or Conference Cup final. Chelsea won, obviously, but I know it took a little bit buzz off the Nigeria-Ghana game, but everyone still talked about it. The engagement on social media was high, even though it was during the Ghana-Chelsea game. But I feel it was a very good game, and I feel everyone will be happy with the outcome, unless you're Ghanaian, of course. But that is all I have for you today, guys. So subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell. Till next time, guys, goodbye. Subscribe.